Howdy, Binheads. It's Bonus Bin Friday, and I'm your host, Mr. B. These Friday videos are dedicated to showcasing all the comics I've picked up that haven't been part of my weekly pulls. These comics will have come from many of the sales my LCS puts on, as well as books I've picked up at cons or online. Even just an extra trip to the LCS on a Saturday afternoon. So if you're looking for more cool covers, titles, and stories, take a look over here, and I'll show you what I've got. First up, I've got a couple of online finds that I just couldn't pass up. This is the Avengers number 104, a beautiful Bronze Age cover by Rich Buckler. I picked this up online for $8, and while my LCS tentatively graded it at a 6.0, I think this book is just too beautiful to be graded. It was published on July 11th, 1972. Next up is the Avengers number 314. Got a great cast of characters here featuring Captain America, Thor, and Spider-Man. This book, with its Paul Ryan cover, was published back in October of 1989. I also grabbed this minor key issue, Captain America number 337, for $8. The LCS gave it a tentative grade of 9.0, which is pretty sweet. Published in September of 1987, this is a Mike Zeck cover, so good and pretty iconic. Now for some dollar bin finds I couldn't say no to. First from the bins, I grabbed GI Combat number 235. I love the World War II action and, of course, the incredible cover by Joe Kubert. This came out in August of 1981. I also found Marvel Comics Mystery number 1. This is a 1999 reprint that showcases the early days of Marvel, I guess timely? Got cool stories and famous characters from 1941 to 1942. This one is a total classic, Marvel Tales starring Spider-Man number 85. This is a reprint from August of 1977, which gives me an easy and affordable way to get a classic Spider-Man story. It's a reprint of Amazing Spider-Man number 106 from December of 71. And what's cool is it has some original Star Wars advertisements inside. Next up, I was thrilled to find a few issues of The Question. Issue number 1, with a cover by Bill Sienkiewicz, came out in November 1986. Issue number 2, with a Dennis Cowan cover, came out a month later in December of 1986. And to round out the haul, I found issue number 4, also with a Dennis Cowan cover, from February of 1987. I've been trying to get this volume out of the bin, so this was a cool score. And finally, from the dollar bins, Robotech, the Macross Saga number 23. This was a nostalgic find for me, as Robotech was my introduction to Japanese-based cartoons as a kid. This series, with its cover by Mike Leake, came out in November of 1987, and it's a series I'll always collect if I find them. Now for a couple more online finds. I've got the Mighty Thor number 351. This is a beautiful 80s cover by the legendary Walt Simonson, and I think it perfectly captures the character. It was published in October of 1984. And last but not least, I've got Wonder Woman number 233. This one is a very special find for me because I discovered it was published on April 26, 1977, just 3 weeks after I was born. This beautiful cover by Gray Morrow has inspired a whole new collecting goal for me. Uh-oh. Well, it's a great little stack. Hopefully you enjoyed what you saw, and if you did, why don't you like, comment, and subscribe? It really helps to build the channel, and I'd love to develop a community of people who just really love comics. Thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget we're here every Sunday afternoon, as well as we post a short every Tuesday, and we'll try to be here every Friday. And until then, remember, comics are good.